He's like, ugh, fine. Well, I mean, you're gonna die if you don't, so they're not gonna kill him. But still, you could be afraid enough. Daredevil Season 2, Episode 7, Semper Fi. So that's giving off Frank vibes. Military, Marines, you know, it just seems very Frank. But in the last episode, we have Matt over here getting really close to Elektra. Meanwhile, his job is really getting hectic. And so his plate is slowly becoming more and more full. And at the same time, he has started a new relationship. So it's like, a lot is happening. He's got to balance Elektra, Karen, his job, being, you know, the devil of Hell's Kitchen. So I feel like the entire rest of the season is going to be him like balancing that. But this is going to be a Frank-oriented episode. That's just what my gut's saying. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, I'm very excited to start the episode. If you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Take a chance and clicking on the video. If you're not, thank you so much for being here and giving me a shot. And I mean, not even a shot, just staying with me and, you know, enjoying stuff with me. I really do appreciate that. And that's really cool of you. So thank you. Lots of love. If you guys, by the end of the video, just really kind of want to watch the full-length commentary where I'm talking about everything all the time, as well as my full review, the link to my Patreon will be down below the description, so be sure to check that out if that's something you're interested in. Without further ado, let's get into Episode 7, Season 2 of Daredevil, Semper Fi.
Can you state for the court any pre-existing opinion, any at all, that you may hold for the defendant, Frank Castle?
I think he's an animal.
You can't have pre-existing...
Hero. That's what we should be calling him.
Oh.
Things the cops won't do. Frank Castle is
a grotesque insult to the Second Amendment.
I thought he was gonna say insult.
People like Frank Castle ought to be
applauded for putting all the thieves and muggers and...
The men hate him, the women love him. I love Frank. I'm also a woman, so I've kind of fit into this trend. You do you, Frank. You got this. You're a good man. You did murder a lot of people, but they were not very good people. I want to see him run with those.
It's like the only thing protecting us is Frank.
I just moved my family to New York and now we're moving out.
Look, all the men hate him. All the women love him. Do you see this? I'm noticing this trend. There's no way they could have done that on purpose. They're gonna be like, what is Shane from The Walking Dead doing here?
Everybody has an opinion about Frank Castle.
It's New York, Mr. Nelson. Everybody has an opinion about everything. Is the prosecution satisfied with its jury panel?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the defense?
Yes, Your Honor, we are.
Thank Christ.
So it's because they're completely divided, evenly. Oh, it's gonna be rough. Oh, I thought the doors were just that loud for like a quick moment. I was like, you guys need to fix those hinges. I wonder why why are the jumpsuits orange? Probably to spot that it's an inmate, but what happened to the black and white stripes? Those out of fashion? Why? I actually want to know. This is a genuine fashion question.
We got bigger problems.
Like what?
Blocking a defense. We need to buy a not guilty verdict. We need an affirmative defense.
Yeah, I get that.
Her makeup's done differently.
Insanity only has a 0.12% acquittal rate in New York. Reyes is just gonna call in some expert shrink witness to blow our case apart.
What case?
Foggy is so stressed.
Talk about the DNR and the suits and Reyes' involvement. We get her kicked off the case.
She wouldn't see it coming.
Or she would.
We gotta prove in a court of law that the government willfully hid evidence of the Punisher ambush.
Well, I was there and you were there.
We're not exactly impartial.
True.
Research suggests that PTSD can be triggered by new stressors.
Like losing your family.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
I mean, Frank made it pretty clear he's willing to talk to me as long as I'm alone.
You sure you want to do that?
I want to help.
Karen?
What?
You know you don't have to do this.
Castle doesn't scare me.
Just watch your back.
He's kissing her, but hanging out with Elektra.
Here you go. Just do me a favor, stick to the script.
Okay. Wish me luck.
Karen is safe.
Luck.
Elektra is exciting. Why is that significant, removing the paper clips? I mean, I get it why. You can't have any, like, anything that could be possibly a weapon. But, like, you can pick handcuffs or whatever. But I feel like I had to do more with the papers, maybe. No, probably the handcuffs. He looks confused all the time. He's like, where am I? I love him. I love Frank so much. He's great. He's such a good character.
We put someone on the stand who knows you well, can speak to what you've been through.
PTSD, huh?
He doesn't like it. He doesn't like...
Don't do that. It's an insult to them, people who are actually going through it. No, ma'am, I believe that you told me that you were gonna find me answers. That's what you said to me. Do you have anything for me or not?
Not that easy.
Know what you want? You want things to be easy?
You are on trial for multiple homicides and you don't have a defense strategy in place. Cooperate with us? It doesn't matter if I help you figure out who killed your family. You will never see justice. All you will do the rest of your life is rot in a goddamn jail cell.
She just has to yell at him and he'll understand. Looks like it's working.
Colonel Ray Schoonover, my OCO.
Commanding officer?
Now, ma'am, do you have anything for me or not?
I would like
Maybe
to know.
I just ought to go back and rot in my goddamn jail cell. I've already looked at all of those, ma'am. I've done it 100 times.
Sure, but you haven't done it with me.
She's gonna change it up.
I found a lead.
Hold on.
The guy who encoded that letter of ours, some pervy NYU professor.
I hear they're all like that.
You check out these dogs at Hell Depots? Might as well have been written in crayon. I think we can poke some holes in these.
That's great. Yeah. Just give me a minute.
He didn't even close the door. He's gonna get sussy.
We're not Chinese.
Whatever. It's all hot to me.
왜? 단골이도 싫어. 재수없는 놈이야.
도만이 주는 재수없는 놈이지.
Oh.
내가 니도 구분을 못해도 확신한 건
He's awful.
내가 더 잘난다는 거지.
Really? Because the accent is off. But it's okay, I get it. It's an actor. He's nasty. I hate him. And his apartment can be done better. I would like to redecorate it, please.
Hey,
Oh.
honey, I'm home. And you've been awfully naughty.
How'd they even get in?
You're gonna want to stay real still.
And he just immediately doesn't listen.
You were hired by the Yakuza. You encrypted files for them.
Not many professors can afford garage high-rise flats, a revolving door of prostitute.
What do you want me to do?
Some can.
They will kill me if I tell you anything.
Matt has a lot of trust in that glass. Way more than I would have. It should have broken by now.
Put the characters through the matrix. You can decode it all.
You do it.
He's like, ugh, fine. Well, I mean, you're gonna die if you don't, so they're not gonna kill him. But still, you could be afraid enough.
Find the boxcar with that number. You can find the train you're looking for.
What are they shipping?
Doesn't say. I swear. I swear. I can't help you anymore.
He just was ready to punch him some more.
Find better business partner.
And kill your decorator.
I agree. That's what I said. This decoration is awful. Let me be your decorator. I got some good taste. She have food? That looks like food.
Hungry?
Oh, always. Oh, I'm so... What?
Where's Matt?
He's working on his opening statements. Did you talk to Castle?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
He won't endorse PTSD.
When the judge calls his first witness tomorrow, my only plan so far is to run away and open a butcher shop.
Yes, I don't think that's very feasible.
His report says that Lisa, Frank Jr., and Maria Castle each were killed by a single gunshot, but Frank says there were multiple wounds.
It's still their word against Frank's.
Yeah. It's not really good luck.
We're not talking about something that happened to Frank Castle. We're talking about something that is happening to him.
I hear you.
Well, a jury.
Let's say the ME's report was doctored. It's still tangential and so far inadmissible. Unless we can get this ME to corroborate Frank's story on the stand. It's a long shot. If it works, maybe we expose Reyes and we get the mistrial you've been praying for.
Talk to the medical examiner.
Our case hinges on getting a dirty medical examiner to crack on the stand.
Guess I'll call Matt.
Oh, I'll do it. As long as he has the opening statement of the year, I think maybe we have a chance.
It's still a very long shot, though. It's all resting on this ME's shoulders, who's probably bought out by the other one. I'm gonna say something weird.
Town, it was a cargo ship transporting a kid.
Oh,
Human trafficking?
Yeah, something like that.
let me think. What else could it be? Like stuffed animals or something. Cocaine or druggies, maybe? So it's gonna be something really weird, like dog food. I don't know.
Come on, let's go. Let's have a look.
What is it? 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 It's like opening a present, except it's sand. Once they see the sand coming out, why would they open it? I'd be like, oh gosh, they're transporting sand.
Is this a decoy?
Yep.
Wait.
They're like, not our precious sand. How did they even manage to fill it with sand? Do you know how long that probably took? And how annoying it must have been? That man's walk is so aggressive. Oh, the music. Ooh, this is John Wick? Loving the light John Wick music for the fight scene. I'm about it. Did he have to do that? That was such an extra. I love that. Just do that for everyone. Ooh, that must have been fun to do. These guys don't go down. Like, they're fighters.
Best things in life leave you breathless, right?
I'm glad you feel that way, because I got something for you.
Look, that he's like, that was a little tiny flirt. He's kind of a tiny flirt with her. And Karen don't know.
It's your lucky day.
She's ready to kill. Whoa, huh. I'd be so scared of fighting someone with a knife. Good teamwork. They're a good team. Blech. Disgusting. Oh my god, tell me Karen's gonna show up and Elektra's here. And he's like shirtless and stuff. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so awkward. That's what happens.
What do you tell people?
About?
Okay, but does he have to be in his underwear with her? Like, she's in her underwear too. Oh right, they took off their suits though. They're just kind of comfortable with each other, so I guess it's not weird.
What do you tell the women you bring home?
There's tension between them.
Themselves too much. They don't ask. Completely.
I just completely forgot about another like cut.
Okay.
It takes a lot more to hurt me. You, on the other hand.
What's about to happen? What's about to happen? Mm-hmm.
Oh. Haven't seen this one.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the Russians like their knives. At least I think it was the Russians.
What is happening?
And these?
It's
The Yakuza.
so sensual. Sharing scar stories.
Nobuyoshi.
What, do you know him?
My reputation.
I don't think I think she knows him more than that.
Wasn't there in college.
Most of them weren't.
You've been busy, huh?
Seems we both have.
They're very comfy with each other, which is kind of cute.
Where did you go, Elektra?
Oh,
The last time we were together.
he's being vulnerable with her.
As far from you as I could. Mostly I found that I was alone.
Then why didn't you come back?
Oh.
Because you don't know what I know.
What?
Because you deserve better.
She did it to protect him? At least he's got his closure.
Lie down. Get some rest.
I'm gonna watch you sleep now. Wait, he can't though. Oh no. I'm gonna sense you sleeping now. Oh, she's a fast sleeper. She like blinked and she's like out. What's happening? I'm confused. He looks like he's gonna vomit. Oh, this is I think what I moused off on. And it looked like he was just laying down there naked. Why is he sleeping in his chair? I mean, in his bed. Why is he sleeping in the chair? Oh, I hate the material that he's like laying in. The case.
I'm really late.
I will look into the exports, see where they're coming from. Have a good day in court, Matthew.
He's freaking out. Oh, they're all freaking out. This is so bad. He has to do the opening statement. This is so bad.
I said it'd be late. This is ridiculous.
All rise.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh, it's terrible. Oh my gosh.
Ms. Reyes, are the people ready to begin opening statements?
More than ready, Your Honor.
More than ready, Your Honor.
Frank Castle brutally tortured and murdered 30 people, and it is up to each of you to take back the city from lawless vigilantes like Frank Castle.
Matt, where are you?
This man is no hero. He's a serial killer. And he is guilty.
Matt, where are you? I'm freaking out. I am freaking out.
Mr. Nelson, are you prepared to make your opening statement?
Absolutely not.
She's good.
Absolutely not.
Mr. Nelson?
Oh my gosh, I can't.
Are you reserving the right to make your statement at a later time?
Oh my gosh.
No, Your Honor. The defense is ready to proceed. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the defendant, Frank Castle, is not... Oh my gosh. Sorry.
This is so bad. This is really bad. Matt, I'm gonna... Matt.
As much a victim... No, he's not.
I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out, Matt. Where are you?
You have people you love waiting at home. Because aside from being a decorated Marine, the man before you is a good husband and an excellent father. But his wife, young son, and daughter were brutally murdered by criminals. And no one, certainly not the district attorney...
Oh, get wrecked.
It's about the failure of the justice system. Frank Castle is being used as a pawn to cover up that system's mistakes.
Matt, come on.
Foggy, I called some of your opening statement. You did great.
Everything's on Foggy. Everything's always on Foggy.
Which you would have known had you shown up to the office at all.
Let me take the lead on it, buddy.
Like you took the lead this morning?
You've made your point,
He
all right?
doesn't trust him.
Try it, at least.
Does
Let me
not
get a crack at
I understand, though.
We only have 12 hours to tear it down. I don't know how we do that by tomorrow.
Because Karen's gonna catch me up and we're gonna figure out a way.
Just not trusting.
I have the rest of the trial to prep for.
Yeah, Foggy is angry. With good reason.
You get Tepper thinking about the real report. The real truth, and then when he's disoriented, I follow up.
What's he eating?
And even if he says no one, it proves
that the report was changed.
Exactly.
That's brilliant.
They're back at his place. Is Elektra gonna pop by? They're gonna...
You know what? Why don't I help you go through Tepper's breadcrumb questions? We could, set him up, knock him down.
All right, but it'll be boring.
Karen and Elektra are gonna meet. They're gonna cross paths.
Just thinking Nelson and Murdoch might be more fun as Nelson, Murdoch, and Paige.
You're sweet. Law school's really the right fit for me. Guess there's just something about the rules and the loopholes. It just feels like the truth gets lost a little too often.
She's like a true reporter, I feel like. That's more of her speed rather than law. Reporting was her thing. It just feels right.
What is it?
Getting to the bottom of things. Searching for the truth. Getting the story. Full. Everything.
You ever think back to the night we first met?
All the time.
All the time.
Well, I sat in that police station until you and Foggy came into my life. I remember everything about that night.
She's a great actress.
You believe in what he does? The devil of Hell's Kitchen.
I believe in the law.
Oh yeah?
Right, no,
you believe in the law. That's what you believe in. Right, Matt?
I keep asking myself if there's really a difference between someone who saves lives and someone who prevents lives from needing to be saved at all.
Frank Castle should be behind bars. I mean, he deserves a fair trial, but he's murdered people.
Yeah, right. Bad people.
Are they gonna argue?
It's not
Is that
Frank's decision
gonna be
who
their
lives or dies. That's up to God.
It's gonna be their first argument?
Sometimes a jury.
I wanna see this.
I can understand why anyone would seek vengeance for something after losing it the way that...
No. Vengeance is not justice. What he's doing is completely wrong.
But right or wrong, you can't deny that it works.
Oh.
You really believe that?
I don't know. No.
Yikes. Karen. Yikes.
Maybe.
It's gonna be, get out of my house. Get out of my house. I hate you now. Get out.
I just think we're both exhausted. A case is big. It's just...
Yes, you have.
Focus on the case, maybe not personal opinion. It's not that deep.
Maybe after the trial's over.
Yeah, real date next time.
Like, they don't have to, feel judged or, if they can agree to disagree, that's fine. You can respect each other without being shook by the other person's opinion. I get it because she's kind of on Frank's side. Meanwhile, he's very passionate about his cause, right?
Good night.
But Karen doesn't mean that he can judge her and she can't judge him, respect each other's opinions, man. people can have their own viewpoints. That's normal. That's what it's like to be human and living amongst others.
I wasn't listening.
Oh.
This is not a life, Matthew.
You may not give a damn about what I've made for myself, but that is what's most important to me. All right, she is important to me.
Sorry.
I always thought Nobu was just a weapon Fisk sent to take me out, that Fisk had interest tied up in the building, but maybe he didn't want it at all. What if he only acquired the circle for the Japanese?
One I think we should go and solve together.
Elektra, I got court in the morning. I got a case to prepare.
Tomorrow night, then. Finish your homework. I'll do some recon.
He is so stressed. He can't balance this. He just can't do it.
All 15 victims died of wounds inflicted by the same caliber bullet, each shot multiple times.
He's sweating. Why is he sweating? He's sweating so hard.
Cross your fingers.
I'm crossing everything.
Everything. It's an ominous.
I have something I need to say. I have to. On the record. I need to say something about what I did.
Oh.
Clear the gallery.
All jury members, please exit back to the deliberation room.
I can't wait. I can't wait to hear this. Oh, I love that the guilt eats away at him and he has to be honest. I love when people do that. He can't know?
I know what the defense was going to ask me about. And it's true. I altered the autopsy reports.
On the murders of Frank Castle's family.
Not just them. I had to do it. Those animals came to my office. Two men I'd never seen before. They warned me if I didn't fix the case reports, they'd come after my family next.
You falsified the autopsy findings on the Castle family.
One more. Some John Doe killed the same day. After last night, she was in my house. If I didn't tell the defense what really happened, she'd hunt me down and kill me.
Who told you this?
I don't know.
Elektra?
A woman. Her face was covered, had some foreign accent.
It was Elektra.
And make this case about some impossible to prove.
Impossible to prove? Your ME just confirmed that he doctored the autopsy report.
He also said that he'd been threatened.
He had proof.
Our firm? For all we know, it was you who sent those goons.
I've heard enough. I'm striking the doctor's entire testimony and instructing the jury.
What?
Your Honor, I strongly urge you to
Trial will reconvene tomorrow with the prosecution's next
can
witness.
they What? How could she not reconsider?
It wasn't Reyes. It was Elektra from college.
This is insane. She's a diplomat's daughter, a debutante.
Not anymore. The Yakuza didn't go away. Elektra is trying to help me stop them infiltrating.
What are you even talking about?
I'm trying to protect the city.
I knew she was crazy. I didn't know that she was homicidal.
This is complicated.
My new client, Foggy.
The one with the money.
Rich one. The private one.
It's a
lied again.
Lot.
I did. I lied, but I'm trying to help
you. Wanted to take this trial.
I would never.
I don't care.
I'm furious with it.
I don't care, Matt. No one's making you go out all hours of the night fighting bad guys. And nobody makes you lie to your friends over and over again.
Foggy's finally blowing up.
Elektra is not the problem, Matt.
You are.
You are.
He is. He just needs to be completely honest with Foggy.
If the last few days are any indication, you sure as hell haven't been here.
Foggy is under immense stress, Matt, and you're making it worse.
Count on you for nothing at all.
Whoa. Imagine your best friend saying that to you.
Friend to stay away from my trial.
No, she's not. Electra's not my girlfriend.
Then you should be the one to tell Karen about her.
Or Foggy might.
Yeah, you should talk to Matt about it.
Foggy? Hey, what the hell happened in there?
We're fine.
No.
Oh my gosh.
I deserve to know what is going on with you two, with you.
This is rough.
I'm sorry you're caught in the middle of this, but right now I have to go. I'll see you tomorrow, Karen.
I wouldn't be able to handle it. If I were Karen, if I were Karen, I'd be like, no, not doing this. Oh, Elektra, you're gonna get punched in the face.
What the hell did you do?
Yup. What'd I just say?
I was only following your rules. You don't get what you want by day. You take it by force at night.
Bad idea.
This is who you are, Matthew.
It's really bad. I don't like that.
What I do is none of your business. Both halves of my life are mine.
I stay out of your boring legal shit. You want to fight me? Or you want to fight the guys who are tearing your city apart?
Both. I think both is a very reasonable answer. She may have potentially like ruined his entire life with that action. Oh, he is really mad. He's gonna take it out on this man. He's like permanently disfiguring these people with how mad he is. surprised that they have not just taken Daredevil's DNA. Like, Matt is definitely, he has to be in the system somewhere. And they just never take his DNA. Again, he's wearing gloves, but gotta be something. I don't think you can be that careful every time.
It's empty. There's nothing in here.
The Yakuza were guarding something.
Bugs. Like, the Yakuza. We're guarding bugs. They're scarabs from Egypt. Stop. What if it's gonna be some scary bug? I'm calling it. Like something we hate. What the? A dungeon? They were hiding a dungeon? What is this?
Why are the Yakuza digging a hole?
They like it.
Give me a flashlight.
You never just dig a hole just because you can. Why would you waste a perfectly good... I mean, I get it. Just throw a rock. Why a flashlight?
Did it hit the button?
No.
Dang! Oh my gosh.
Tell me when it does.
Gonna need a lot of rope for this one. That's where it ends? Matt, you're making things so much worse. And granted, I know this time it was Elektra, but Matt just needs to be upfront and honest with Foggy about everything. He can't keep everything a secret, even though it's to try and protect Foggy and not have as much, like, drama, I guess, as possible, but this ain't it. This is not it. Poor Foggy. I really, really sympathize with him. And the fact that he told Matt, like, hey, tell your girlfriend, tell Karen. Just made things so much more complicated. How is Matt gonna do it? You can't lie about it. You can't change anything about it. This is gonna be rough. I'm like getting his secondhand stress. I know this is just, I know it's a show, but it is immersive. It is getting me into it, and I am very, very stressed with how things are going because I love all the characters and I want nothing but the best for everyone. Let's see how it goes. We're gonna continue.
Stories at least.
They like to dig holes. They like to dig the big hole. Watch out! That big hole has ninjas.
You don't get it. I can't get a read on these guys. There's no sound. There's no heartbeat. There's nothing.
Track the weapons. They have swords.
Yeah, swords I can hear.
How can you not hear their heartbeat? They don't have one. They're not true ninjas. They're, I don't know, robots? Yes. I'm surprised Matt's able to take them like that. I was wondering why you couldn't get a read of them. Blah. You can hear the weapons, but not them. That's scary. So hand. Oh no, he can still do hand-to-hand because he was going hand, but it must be tough.
Elektra, no!
Don't fall in the hole, Elektra! Did she just get... Wait a second! Please not in the hole. Please not in the hole. Why are you giving him the worst death? What? He cut his hand off, stabbed him, and then threw him in a 40-story hole. Wonderful.
So,
why is he even here?
who wants to get the hell out of here?
Why? He's doing his own reconnaissance.
She's losing too much blood.
They're still coming fast, little shits.
Oh, they drifting. They drifting. Who's the driver? He's got a, I don't know, Stick had a sidekick. Hee. They're very old school. They have bow and arrow because they don't like guns, huh? That must be fun. Being the actor to do that. Until you have to fly off.
On it.
Whoa.
Watch your ass.
I like Matt and Elektra together. I'm probably like the outlier.
Doctors can't help her. I can. I'm going to your place.
Is he a doctor?
Stay with me.
Second wave, Fraser.
Just run them over. What are they gonna do? They're gonna jump out of the way.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is bad. Pliers, black tape.
She got sliced hard.
Is she gonna live?
Baking soda?
It's like the worst tummy ache ever. I'm totally kidding. I'm just making jokes in very tense situations. But yeah, just me during a tummy ache. I react the same way. Tummy aches are the worst. You know, I always got that thing on me. That thing is Tums. I hate those tummy aches so much.
If I die.
No, you're not gonna die.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
He's gonna have to wash his bed sheets and stuff. Not only is she dying in his bed, but like, she's in outside clothes.
Take it easy. Those clothes were poison. She'll be dead in 20 minutes.
Oh my god!
Goddamn thing.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up.
Easy, easy, young lady. I'm right here.
You're telling me the cure to poison is like in our kitchen?
Yeah, it's good. It's steady.
He's really worried about her. I love it. He still likes her, low-key. Maybe we should like patch that up. Maybe like stitches would be a good idea for himself.
Thank you.
It's not for her. It's not for her. It was for him all along. He made him rush and make him tea. Did you guys just leave the driver outside? Is he just sitting in the car? Was he not invited up? He could have been an extra hand or something.
She'll recover.
24 hours will tell. I've known her to pull through worse.
What'd you just say?
Ellie's a real fighter. Always has been.
Ellie?
You know her?
How does he know her?
Didn't mention that?
What the hell's going on? How do you know Elektra?
I'm not done in there.
I want some answers.
Everybody wants something.
You want me to throw you out?
Not unless you want her to die.
He really just stabbed her with pliers.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
He looks like the Colonel guy from Atlantis, the movie. But that guy was evil.
Frank went to the LZ all by himself. Draw the bastards away.
Why didn't he order one of his men to do it? He certainly could have.
Not his style. So the men hear the firefight break out. All hell breaks loose. Frank against God knows how many. And then there was silence. Team thinks, that's it. Frank's dead, and we're next. Next sound they hear is the helos, the helicopters. They get to the landing zone, you know what they see?
Frank.
Frank Castle, standing there, grinning. 32 moors surrounding him, all dead.
He's a machine.
I would say Frank Castle is a man who would gladly give his life to keep others safe.
Oh.
Lieutenant Frank Castle that I know is a hero. Man who deserves our respect.
No more questions, Your Honor.
People?
Let's see what you got. But they're gonna go he can kill like that. He's a machine.
I'd like to personally thank you for your service to this country, Colonel.
Look, this just shows that he's able to kill as many people by your testimony.
But how can we know that it happened the way you described?
Perhaps I wasn't clear. I was there, ma'am.
Oh, get wrecked, stupid lady.
That man saved my life, the lives of his entire team.
Wow.
If it was up to me, he'd have a Medal of Honor hanging around his neck.
Aww.
No further questions at this time.
Yeah, get wrecked, stupid lady. Get out of here. She's like, I got. I better step down.
She'll live.
Yeah, you sure?
Sure as I am of anything.
Oh my gosh. He's mad. He's mad. Stick, you owe answers. You gotta stop being so, like, secretive.
You know what I think?
Tell me.
I think you're full of shit. I think you're just a sick old fighter dying to hit people so you make up stories to justify your behavior.
Sit down, Maddie.
Are you about to tell him the story? Are you about to tell him the truth finally?
Warlords and their gangs ruled the countryside. Not that much different from today. One of these comes across a thing they can barely understand. Real treasure. They found the secret.
What secret?
What's
immortality?
Oh!
Bringing the dead back to life.
Oh no, that's like an actual legit thing. That was like a lot of gold or something.
They grow in size and finally give themselves a name. Yaminote. It means the hand.
And did they have a goal?
Immortality?
Weapons.
Oh.
Guns, bombs.
Worse. Thing called a black sky. They've never activated one. The hand made one mistake.
They made enemies.
Bingo. Some say it was just a kid. Hand comes into his village, kills everyone. Kid pulls the knife from the breast of his dead mother. He cuts down some of the Hand's finest warriors. They give him a name, the Chaste.
In this fairy tale, you're the chase, right? Finding the Hand, keeping the black skies at bay, murdering when it suits you.
Yikes.
This war is bigger than you or me.
And you've pulled Elektra to your side, haven't you?
Elektra works for me.
Oh, they're gonna have a problem when Elektra's like not dying. Also, so this ties into like last season fairly well.
Could you please describe the damage Mr. Castle sustained from the bullet?
Wait, that's the Punisher logo.
What are the effects of such an injury?
His skull
Mr.
looks
Castle
happy.
is suffering from what we call
Happy
sympathetic
skull.
storming, mental and emotional chaos. First, the defendant is so emotionally disturbed that he loses control.
He's gonna say something. Frank's gonna say something.
Are you aware that Frank Castle's wife, son, and daughter were all murdered right in front of him when he sustained the brain injury in question?
Objection!
He is qualified to an opinion, and said opinion is not only relevant but imperative to the case.
Overruled.
I do believe he is suffering from EED, yes.
He's suffering from ED.
So would you say the circumstances surrounding Frank's mental state is different than those of your other patients?
I would. Frank Castle's been through hell.
Yeah.
You killed my dad! He was my dad, and now he's gone!
Why does that feel like a plant?
To not let it influence your opinions on this case.
Okay, I wouldn't be a plant, but like, that's rough. That's
Kid, I took his father from him. I did that.
That's rough.
The jury has to know what happened to you, what you go through every single day. After this afternoon, I don't think we have any other shot.
Yeah.
All of them, they all think that you're a monster. But I know that you're not. You're not.
What if nothing changes? What if this is just me now?
Then don't you deserve to know that too?
That's a scary thought, yeah. But she's right. He does deserve that. He deserves that.
He'll take the stand. Look, unless you have a better idea, I think...
How do we even get here?
I like her shirt. I like her outfit.
Shit. Okay. One caveat, though. We get Matt to do the questioning.
No! You're doing great. Why do you put Matt in the driver's seat when you can do this yourself?
Matt
I
and
like-
I are partners for a reason.
I like that she's trying to uplift Foggy too.
And at this moment, Matt is the right person to question Frank. He just is.
Okay.
If you can get Matt in court to do his job. Maybe. I can't believe Matt really didn't show up.
I'm sorry.
When we met, was it fate? Was it luck?
Was it a ploy?
Or was I a mission?
Oh no. No, it wasn't. Oh, Elektra, no. No, girl. Oh, this is awful. No. No one's allowed to be that pretty. Illegal. Against the law. She's getting arrested.
He's not a sentimental man, but he wanted you back. He wanted you to forget about law, your friends, your city.
But who is Stick to make those orders?
He was right.
No, because I did the thing I promised him I'd never do.
Fall in love with you.
I fell in love with you.
Yup. Cliche.
Listen to my heartbeat if you must. You know it's true. You make that choice sound so easy.
No, it's not easy.
Is he cutting a potato? What is that?
Matthew, there are things about me you don't know.
I don't need to know.
I want you
I
to.
don't care. Whatever you've done in the past. Elektra, whoever you've chosen to be, you're free now. All right, you could have killed those men at the hole, but you...
Oh, it's an apple. I wish he was just eating a potato.
He can hear you.
I don't care. When you were hurt, when I thought I might lose you, I felt hollow. I have no reason to trust you. You've lied to me more times than I can count. But if you leave Stick,
He does love her.
be with me. Fight this war by my side, my way.
Yes! Elektra, say yes. Say yes. He's such a good guy. Please say yes, Elektra.
There's a light inside you.
Elektra, please. I know she's gonna say no, but she should say yes.
I tried to snuff it out in college. I'm so lucky I failed.
Someone's here.
Got company.
Tell me it's not Karen. Tell. Oh my god.
So
Why?
that we can talk.
I don't want to.
I know this looks crazy, but it's really not.
It doesn't matter. Frank Castle's going to take the stand tomorrow. Your friend could use your help.
Oh my god.
Nice meeting you.
Oh my gosh. She's gonna have to know everything now. She just has to know. Are you allowed to bring signs into a courtroom? Like, not for like a trial like this.
Frank testifying.
Oh, this is so awkward.
If he doesn't, we'll survive, right?
Doesn't kick him out from the part. Oh no, he's there. Don't worry. Oh no. This is really rough.
Karen, I'm so sorry.
Foggy wants to walk through some things with you.
Oh my goodness.
Let's be clear. You're not here because you're a better lawyer or person. You're here because you're almost as crazy as Frank Castle, and that's it.
I wouldn't say that.
Called me here to insult me?
Yes.
Walk Frank through his story. Connect the dots between the colonel and the neurologist. We don't have to prove that Frank's version of events is true. We just have to convince the jury that he believes it.
The defense would like to call Frank Castle to the stand.
Uh-oh. Let's see. I feel like Frank's not gonna play ball. Order in the court.
What's going on? Frank's wearing a suit. He looks better than I ever have, and he's not even
Why is she pointing at him like that? Like she's like gonna convince the cop in front of her. The guy bad. Bad man. Sorry, just so NPC like it's funny. What? Listen.
That's not right.
No turning back now.
Oh, Matt.
You've been charged with multiple capital crimes. Been called a killer incapable of empathy or remorse.
He goes,
May I call you Frank?
Yeah.
I think he recognizes him.
I just have one question I want to ask. What happened that day? The day your family was so tragically killed. I understand it's difficult.
Do you? Because I don't think you understand shit.
Like permission to treat the witnesses hostile, Your Honor?
Granted.
Oh!
I'm going to tell you exactly what kind of man you are. You're the kind of man this city needs. Because, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we all know this city needs help. Needs it now. Police force is finally back on its feet. And the cops, they can't fix it alone. We all need men and women who are willing to take the fight themselves. New York needs these people. We need heroes.
They clap, but this is such a controversial opinion.
And the hope that they provide.
Is he supposed to be questioning?
He's not malicious in intent. Frank Castle is actually a good man. He doesn't know the difference between right and wrong anymore. And he doesn't need punishment for that. He needs help. That's the kind of man Frank Castle is.
Yeah, the backgrounds.
You have to decide what kind of jury you want to be.
That's a good Matt always pulls through.
I want you to know that I do it all again. I'm not crazy, okay? I know what I did.
Frank, man.
I know who I am.
Frank!
And I do not need your help. I did it because I liked it. Hell, I loved it. Some doctor, they're gonna get me to stop from doing what I want to do? Well, that ain't happening. Not on my watch.
Frank!
You want it?
Remove the witness.
I am the punishment. I'm right here. You want it? I'll give it to you.
Frank is so guilty. There's no coming back from that. There's no coming back. They're done. They're gone. They're done.
I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I'll kill everyone. I'll kill every
But he
single one.
pled not guilty. That again could just be an emotional outburst.
You provoked him.
I didn't provoke that. What are you talking
I
about?
had it lined up for you. We could have done this. We could have gotten the charges reduced.
Dang.
Foggy.
Karen, let him go.
I don't want to hear
Karen,
it.
can I talk to you
I
for
don't
5
wanna
seconds,
hear
please?
Another bullshit excuse. You're right. The city really needs heroes, but you're not one of them.
You said that's a Daredevil. She's not questioning, like, who's the old guy? Like, what is this?
I don't want to be with you anymore. I want to be with him.
Matt Murdoch is soft. He made you soft.
Get out before I get nasty.
Are you threatening me?
You're damn right I am.
He didn't even finish his apple.
When he finds out what you are,
I want
what
to.
you've always been.
I want to know. She's probably an assassin.
Haven't told him yet.
Who cares?
Have you?
She could be like the Queen of England.
You have no idea what I've protected you from.
I can't protect myself.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. Like, it's getting a little deeper. But I do want to see Elektra and Matt. Like, that's nice. He left that man in a car for 2 days.
Enough with these amateurs. Time to get the band back together.
I don't know. Stick is kind of like, gets on my nerves. I don't know if it's his entitlement, demeanor, or what, but Stick really does get on my nerves. It's been a rough day. Did she leave too? Oh no, she went back to sleep.
Where's Stick?
I kicked him out, he sucked.
I made my choice. You didn't like it. I want to be with you. The only person in this world who believes I'm good. You lost today.
It doesn't matter.
You lost more than just a case.
Friendship and a prospective relationship.
I didn't lose you.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
He's still kind of happy.
How does this work? You and me.
How is she gonna tell him what she is? What is she? I want to know myself.
I don't know. But we're gonna figure it out.
I knew they were gonna get together. Come on. It's.
Right now you need to rest.
I like that mentality that people can change. I also believe in that. I really do. Like, and you should give people like that opportunity. So I'm glad that Elektra has taken, I hope this isn't like a mission, but I hope that Elektra is taking that and really to heart and wants to change who she is or what she is. Can't tell if that was a happy smile or a hurt smile. It's been a really bad day for Matt. I friggin' knew it. Oh no, wait, right, he couldn't hear his heart. Oh no, oh no. But now he's gonna get the toxin. Matt, do you remember the recipe? Matt, you have to kill him. He's seen your face, he knows where you live. He has to be taken out. Oh snap, not the one. I'm pretty sure Matt's renting. How is he gonna explain that? A ninja came in, slashed him. Is Elektra still on the floor? Yeah, she is. Is she watching? Oh, I thought she was just like watching. Matt, maybe don't have the fight like in the direction of Elektra while he's throwing stuff. He's gonna start throwing, getting her with the ninja stars.
Who do you work for?
Where are they?
Just a kid.
Yeah, he's just a kid. Elektra! Oh my god. He was just a child. But he knew where Matt lived and what he looked like. She had to. He was just a kid.
What did you do?
This is a terrible day for Matt. Oh.
This is who I am.
No, it's not. You can be something different.
Do you still want me? Matthew. Matthew.
Is it poison? Is he having a heart attack? What's happening? It's too much. It's too much. How do they have so much trash in their cells? What's happening? Something's going on behind closed doors.
Right through here.
What? Who's he gonna talk to? Don't tell me it's Fisk. Tell me it's not Fisk. It's Fisk! No way! No friggin' way!
I see you got my message.
He did! Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So I don't know how I feel about Wilson Fisk kind of being in association with Frank. It's so strange to me because I'm playing the Spider-Man game. The whole concept is that we put Wilson Fisk away in the Spider-Man game. And because of that, all of these insane, like weird not weird, but like dangerous organizations and like people are trying to fill the gap that Wilson left. I don't know how I feel, and I don't know what's gonna happen with Matt and Foggy and Karen. This is bad. Like, this is really bad. I knew it was not gonna be a good episode, but it is not looking good for them, for anyone, really. This is just getting worse. This season's getting worse and worse. I don't know what to think. I'm kind of bummed. We only have like maybe what, 5-6 episodes left, and it's, oh god, it's stressing me out. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, look, he's all dressed up for his little date with Frank. He's like, I want to impress him.
Fisk, Wilson.
What's going on? He's like, I'm a very powerful man. Where's my date?
Everything off. Clothing and personal items in the bin.
You guys don't have hangers? Oh, this is the moment when he came in. Oh, it feels like it's taking away his humanity, probably. It's probably so shameful for someone who is of his, like, social stature and who he has been. He's basically undressing his entire personality, his life. Just him as a person. It's the cufflinks, dads. It's... for him, must be awful. You could see the guilt. Oh, he looks broken. He looks like he's gonna cry.
I'm doing everything I can to get you out, but we're talking about a process that could take months. We need you to keep your head down and avoid trouble while you're in here.
But Fisk is evil, so...
It's the best move, Mr. Fisk. In fact, it's the only move.
How is it the best one if there's no options? I don't know why I actually feel sorry for Fisk. He's a kingpin. How can I feel sorry for him? Oh, is he gonna get beat up?
Wilson Fisk, boogeyman of crime.
It's not a very flattering color on you, man.
It's best to accept that real life is what happens on the inside.
Maybe your life, Mr. Dutton, not mine.
We never met before, have we?
No, but your reputation precedes you.
You may have made a name for yourself on the outside, but I run the big box.
I was gonna say, but I run in here.
Got the shift, fat man.
What?
I know guys like you my whole life. I killed most of them. There's only room for one of us in this prison. It ain't gonna be you, not ever. Because I'm the kingpin of this bitch. Get you later.
He just said he has no intention. Why is he... I mean, I get it. He's like, oh, I would do the throne. But still. It's like middle school all over again. High school or something with the courtyard bully. He looks so sad and scared. I feel bad. I hate that I feel bad for Wilson. I shouldn't.
I won't bother you. Just wanted to meet. You know, in here, guys like us need to stick together.
Wait!
I was a mortgage analyst.
Oh, never mind.
Smart to steer clear of that asshole.
Two men you were speaking to.
Valdez brothers.
They're your friends.
Slim Pickens in here, but yeah.
Do they have family?
A mother. Should be alone for a while.
Apologize.
The office of Kaplan and Cahill. They have a client. He needs his legal retainer bolstered. Andrea Valdez needs her rent paid indefinitely.
What is this?
Untraceable.
Get it done. Alright. He's making his little... He's making moves from prison. Okay. I see you, Wilson.
Anything on Dutton?
He and his men haven't emerged from blockade today. No way to get in. That wing's impenetrable.
For now.
Check out the front page.
The Punisher.
Ooh.
He took out the Dogs of Hell, too. Blew up their clubhouse. They charged him with 37 counts of murder.
Perhaps his name suits him.
Rumor is some of the cartel got meat hooks through their faces.
Brutal.
The 22nd, Dutton's lieutenant mentioned a deal with the Aryans to move product in the Dogs' territory. Does Dutton have connections with the Irish?
Some heroin. That was a while back, though.
Oh.
Your cash is almost gone. Anything you need for the rest of your stay, you'll be dipping into the reserves, into Vanessa's protection.
I won't need anything after this. I see you got my message.
And now we are here, and we get to see what happens. Please let me jump to Matt now, because I want to see what happens. I want to see all of it, but, like, I'm really curious. Okay. Oh, it's the same thing. She's saving him. Why is there an entire cleanup crew? Who ordered this? Elektra, I'm guessing, but she couldn't even put him on the bed?
Elektra.
Why'd you kill that little boy in front of me, Elektra? That was not very cool of you.
Where is he? The boy.
You murdered.
He was just a kid.
Battle has begun, Matthew. There's nothing we can do about it now but fight. I wish I could tell you that I'm not going to pull my sword, but I will if I have to.
You want it to be good.
Yeah, what about that, Elektra? I was like, then you gotta stop doing that.
And I saw it again last night. Your adrenaline spiked, Elektra.
She likes
You
it.
enjoy killing.
Oh! And that's why we can't be together.
And you may say you want to be good for me, but that's not who you really are. Is it?
The first time I took a life, I was 12 years old.
Oh, rough.
I did it of my own volition. I wasn't even protecting myself. I did it.
She's just sick.
Because I needed to know that I could. Not that I could get away with it.
She's just messed up.
Not that I could get used to it.
I was on your
enjoyed it.
I was on your team, Elektra. You're sick, girl. Yep.
I fell in love with you, so I don't want to keep judging you for who you are. And this is who I am.
Too many differences.
We have to stop corrupting each other.
He's right, though. Why can't you just stop killing? I guess she likes it, but can't you just
can't do this anymore.
Why can't you just figure, like, find another hobby?
The hand will decimate your city.
Not if I stop them.
You'll die.
This is a war I need to fight alone.
It's really not.
Goodbye, Elektra.
Oh my god. I wanted them together until she decided to murder a child for fun. She got up while being injured just to be like, ooh, option. Like, I have the option. I can do this. Therefore, I will.
Needless to say, I'm not a huge fan pushing you towards a sentence in a mental health facility. After everything you've been through, that would have been a travesty.
As opposed to what?
Closure.
What do you mean?
You said closure. What do you mean?
There's a man here in the big box.
The big box. He's sizing him up.
This man, he most definitely had a hand in the massacre in the park. Heavily guarded by guards and inmates
I
alike.
don't give a shit. I want a name.
Dutton. He controls much of this prison, which has
What he wants.
made my life here difficult.
So why haven't you done it yourself?
Because, Mr. Castle, unlike most of the population here, my plan is to keep my head down so I can get out in the foreseeable future.
With you.
Yeah, something like that.
That right.
They're kind of afraid of Castle.
Well, I don't help. Shitbag has been mob bosses.
Has been.
You heard what I said.
Oof.
Offering you the opportunity to confront the man implicated in the deaths of your family. If for some reason my involvement diminishes your passion for answers, for revenge, well, that's your choice.
Well, that's your choice. He said that so sassy. He's like, it's your choice.
If you don't want my help, fine, by all means. Enjoy prison.
How would it work?
Oh, that quick turn. He like basically did an about face right there.
We have one guard on our side, but you only have a 7-minute window to reach Dutton, get your answers, and get out.
I assume that gives you enough time.
When?
Does that mean you do it?
When?
Today.
That's quick. That's quick.
After this, you and me, we're done.
Yes, we're done. The shiv is the best I can offer. Something tells me you'll make do.
I feel like he's probably not going to use it. So I was looking at their shoes. Do all, like, prisoners wear Vans? Are those Vans?
You hurt?
What makes you say that?
They're good.
It's not a great time, Foggy.
Never is. Not lately.
Foggy's about to leave.
I think we should shutter the office for a few weeks. We need to think about our priorities to decide how to proceed with Nelson and Murdoch.
Yep.
You talking about our firm?
Yes. What
Or are you
else?
talking about our friendship?
For a while, they went hand in hand. What I wanted was time for us to rethink things.
Time isn't going to change who I am or what I do.
I don't want to talk about that.
He's being so difficult.
To talk to my friend, not the vigilante.
They're the same person, Foggy.
I don't think that.
I have to do this.
You don't get to create danger and then protect us from that danger. That's not heroic.
Oof. It's stupid.
We were really close to winning the Frank Castle case, mostly because I worked my ass off to cover for you. I deserve better than that.
He does. He really does.
If I'm holding you back, then you should consider closing the office for good.
you can start over without me.
What am I supposed to tell Karen?
Same thing I'm telling you. You're better off without me.
Matt is being so difficult right now.
See you around, Matt.
Okay. I want to break this down for a second. Matt is the one who is like, I'm unwilling to change. He took that responsibility upon himself to be like...
Quite the week.
Yeah. So sorry, Karen. I'm busy right now. He took that responsibility upon himself to be like, I can't do it anymore. And it's on you to get rid of me because I can't take responsibility for myself.
Thanks to Frank Castle, anyone that was going to walk through those doors is now going to go elsewhere.
Actually, can I show you something?
Matt digs himself in holes and then I would say blames others, but blames others when they turn to him and are like, you can't do that. And that bothers me about Matt's character.
So these pictures are all from the day Frank's family was killed.
I've seen enough bloody bodies to last me a lifetime. Can we please just...
I'd react the same way Foggy did. I'm very irritated with Matt right now.
Sure do.
Now look. I couldn't find any death certificate of whoever he was. It's like he was never there. Foggy, look, he was.
Karen, let it go. The trial is over.
He's right. Foggy's right. Everybody here's beating a bunch of dead horses.
Nothing has changed.
Foggy, I feel like, is the only normal one.
I got bigger things to worry about.
Like what? Like getting Nelson and Murdoch back on top. This would do that.
There is no Nelson and Murdoch.
You and Matt, you fought at the courthouse. You weren't your best selves, but none of us have been for a long time.
I was my best self that day.
Oh.
Matt he's got other things to take care of.
All right, when I went over to his apartment the other day, there was a woman there in his bed.
You didn't bring up the old man.
Whatever is going on with Matt, he's either not capable or not willing to make room for anything else in his life.
That's what I'm saying.
I should have warned you.
Wait, he knew.
No, you shouldn't have.
No, but he admitted that he knew. She doesn't care.
Matt doesn't want to share his life with me. That is between me and him.
Oh, she's strong.
The same way that your friendship with Matt is between you and him.
That's strong.
All I want is the truth about something.
I'll give you a call if something changes.
She knows he knows more, but he's not going to give it.
Both of us start thinking about a life outside this office.
Foggy is the most down-to-earth, realistic character. Oh, wow, that sucks. That also sucks. And I feel bad how he keeps getting screwed over because Matt couldn't distinguish what what was more important in his life. And he kind of dragged Foggy down with him. And I know I'm being really critical of Matt, but like, what he's doing is just so uncool.
You don't want to do that, Stan. Don't move. I don't do what they do. Who are you talking about? The hand.
Oh.
How do I know you're not working with them? I didn't say anything.
What do you know about the hand?
They destroy everything that gets in their way.
The Roxxon Corporation, the secret room, the ledger, the dirt, the hole. I know about it all, Stan.
It's already been done.
What's been done?
Nothing.
I'll protect you.
They have my son. They took Daniel.
Not Daniel.
Don't know what they're doing to him.
We need to find Daniel.
If I tell you anything, they will kill my son.
That's actually so sad. That's actually so sad. Oh, he like caressed his tie a little bit.
Take me there.
But it's a fortress. It's impossible to get inside.
Take me there.
He's very confident. Why can't he just give you the directions instead? Why does he have to take you there? Then they could just kill him so easily. It's like you're bringing him to them.
Well, you guys had a hell of a day in court.
Oh my gosh.
These are from the NYPD files from Castle's family's autopsy report. So here you can see here.
The body, I mean, here, the body's gone. Is this some sort of test?
Point out the differences in the pictures.
Frank is in prison and everyone's retreated to their corners, including my bosses.
Do you want to move on?
Case is closed.
Not for her.
But I have to tell you, in the last week, I've gotten about 10 phone calls from people who want to know where I'm getting my information.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna work for him.
I took all the credit, but the point is that when my phone starts ringing like that, that means that you're shaking the right trees. So yeah, sure, I mean, the case is closed. Frank Castle's in prison, but this thing ain't over. Not yet, not by a long shot.
Oh my gosh, she's giving her a lighter to continue this with this torch.
Yeah, okay.
How has Karen not been murdered yet?
I pull some strings. We find out the last known address of medical examiner Tepper, and maybe you'll be more willing to have a conversation outside of the courtroom, away from the icy death gaze of Frank Castle.
Wait.
Don't get cocky. You're not that good yet. Got a long time to go.
Okay, so now we see how Karen's future is gonna go. He's actually gonna do it. I don't think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna get actual answers and then turn on Fisk or something. I think Castle has to get out of here somehow.
Rat-faced son of a bitch. You and me, we got a dog. Stay here.
I'm coming with you. He's my son.
That's a this man is gonna die if he does that. I don't know why he would even offer. I'd be like, huh, you take care of it.
Sir, I know your testimony in the case against Frank Castle hurt your career.
He's probably dead.
I think I can help you.
I
but
think he's
also
dead.
think there are other people involved who could really use your help.
Oh, he's alive.
You were with the defense.
Not with them now.
We're with the New York Bulletin.
Please.
I'm surprised so many people are open to talking. I'd be like,
Is this the body they asked you to make disappear?
I shouldn't be talking to you.
I understand you're afraid. You can either continue to be trapped by what you've done or you can tell us what you know.
or being murdered.
Is not where your story ends.
She's good.
That's him. You have to substantiate it before you print a word of it. Of course. All right, he didn't have a name, but tucked inside his left shoe, he did have something. A police call sign. A special code. Look, John Doe wasn't a criminal. He was an undercover cop.
Okay, where is this going?
Anything at all, I'm gonna open you up like a bag. I'll watch you bleed out all over this floor. And you nod if you understand me. It wasn't a massacre, asshole. They found out how big the deal was. A massive exchange. They were after the man in charge, the man who organized the whole damn thing. Who's that? Who's that? I want a name. I never met him. He never showed his face. They called him the blacksmith. Someone started shooting. That's all I know. I swear.
I wouldn't believe him.
It's never gonna end, right? Right? You're right.
Oh, he's twisting it. What's gonna happen to Frank now? It's gonna be so obvious that he killed someone.
What are you doing? Open the goddamn door. Hey.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
Let's go, let's go!
Oh my god. Was that a ruler? What is that? Banana? What is that? Giant pencil? Where do you even get something like that? Oh, he impaled a man with a giant pencil. That wasn't a giant pencil, was it? Oh my god! Oh my lord! Oh, goodness gracious, stop it. Oh, this is brutal. I want to throw up so bad. Please tell me Frank's gonna be okay! Oh my gosh. I'm actually queasy, nauseous. He's not gonna do anything to them. Frank was set up. Not in the puddle. Don't drag him through the puddle. I don't feel bad for Fisk anymore. He just has like that sad puppy face. That was awful.
Oh. Tell your man to stand down. Sagero.
You will not be killed. He's one of the good guys. He may just permanently disfigure you.
Tell me about the farm. I am not afraid to hurt you.
But you are not the only devil who will walk these streets.
Somebody's stomach gurgling.
The rising is coming.
Dead bodies? Dead people?
Not stop what we have started.
Oh my god, are they like bringing dead bodies back from the dead?
Yo, Ishiro.
That's blood.
But I can tell by that look in your eye that you're not going to get any rest till you figure it out. If you want to camp out in here, it's all yours.
Is he hiring her? No. No way. No way.
Ben was the best researcher I've ever known. Get to work.
There's still that old bottle of Pepto-Bismol that Ben never chugged. It's for you, Karen. It's a gift. So Karen has a new job. Nelson and Murdoch is finito. It's just gonna be Nelson. Is this the hole?
Are you sure that's a good idea, Mr. Fisk? Go now!
He runs the place now. She's gonna 1v1 fight.
How quickly we turn into savages.
You put him in that position.
How could one man be capable of such violence? But then I saw it. Comes across someone with such talent. With such a gift.
He wants him on his side, even though he just tried to kill him.
You don't let that go to waste. No.
So infuriating, Wilson. Heck yeah! I really like that somebody's hitting Wilson right now. Look at him, he's like, what the heck? His turn. Oh! Don't! Oh my gosh, she's doing like the gorilla pound. Don't kill Frank, he's a good dude. Gorilla pounded like
Release him! Mr. Fisk, do it now! I'm in control now, and I've set you free.
You want me on the outside, so I step on every piece of shit I see. That way nobody gets strong, and we city's yours for the taking.
Something like that. When I'm finally let out of this cage,
it
won't be to wage war, it will be to win one.
These people in their wars.
I've given you a chance to walk free, to find what does Dutton call him, the blacksmith.
He's really giving him this chance.
I would use this opportunity to find your justice, to kill your way to justice for your family.
He's pulling on his heartstrings, that's not cool.
Fisk. Yes.
That about face again.
No.
He's gonna smooch him. 7 minutes in heaven.
Next time I see you, only one of us walks away.
Yes, of course.
Of course, yes.
I'm counting on it.
What the heck, man? And now there's like blood boiling or like blood gurgling in something in the basement. They're definitely trying to resurrect like dead people. They're gonna go have like a zombie army. Is Daredevil about to be like a zombie show? What's happening?
There's people.
What's happening? Are their blood's being stolen? Their blood is. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna throw up. Oh my. I hate this.
Daniel.
Oh, Daniel's in there.
Gonna get them all out.
Stop! I can't. Oh my gosh! I can't watch this. I literally can't watch this. He just wants to save his child. I know they're just red tubes, but come on, man. That's so nasty. I can't. I friggin' can't do this. I can't. This is an absolute nightmare scenario.
They weren't finished.
You're joking.
That your lungs are filling with liquid. In a few hours, likely to suffocate in your own blood.
That's horrible.
But you won't suffer alone. I'll be here because you were right. In prison, there's only room for one kingpin.
Wilson's a maniac. He really was able to reestablish himself, reinvent himself in the prison and as the leader. And this just makes him more terrifying. How he could just play people like that. He can just take opportunities. This is scary. Oh, he has everyone in his pocket. Of course he had to get out somehow. What? Oh my god, the next episode we're gonna have to be in the blood room. Stop. I feel weak just thinking about it. So Frank and Wilson, they got a deal. Frank is on the outside now. And now we have Elektra's out of the picture. Karen's now basically a reporter. Or not reporter, but like researcher, I guess. No love for Foggy. Matt's in a blood room fighting a ninja. That's where we're at. That looks cool.
You still have scars to remember me by, I hope.
Choreography, always fire. Stop showing us that. Stop it right now. I'll not stand for this. Oh, he never mind. What is he?
You're dead. There is no such thing.
He was resurrected. But his burns are still there, but he was resurrected. When he said, I hope you remember, you still have scars from me, I was like, what? And now it makes sense. Oh my gosh. Why do I feel like every episode just completely alters the course of the entire show? How is that possible? But Frank's out, which I'm happy to see. Karen is a reporter or a, researcher person. Like, reporter, like Ben. Basically took Ben's place. So she's no longer working Nelson and Murdoch. No. Foggy's struggling to just survive. No love for Foggy. Of course not. Matt's full-time Daredevil. He's gonna be homeless soon. He was fighting in a room and then found out that the man he killed is no longer dead and he has been resurrected. What is this show? What is happening right now? Very confused, very annoyed, and we're gonna see how this goes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my terror. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.